What's up, you guys? It's PhiDX. Very short video I have for you right now. I'm recording footage for a long guide I'm writing for Tekken 8. However, I came across this really ridiculous situation. So I'm showing you how to break throws. That's kind of fundamental. Reina, if you didn't know, has a parry built into her misstep. Now, one of the changes they've made in Tekken 8 is if you are parrying and somebody grabs you, the throw becomes unbreakable. Now, why this is a problem in particular for Reina is because if you tap forward at all, you can activate this. And I was just trying to do an attack. I was just trying to like run up and jab him. And I got thrown in an unbreakable throw. And so you might think like, oh, it's not a big deal. You know, like throws don't do that much damage. Well, if you are new to the Tekken series, King in particular has a throw that would make you reconsider. Don't listen to the King propaganda, okay? This is a ridiculous change. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna restart at the wall. Restart at the wall. Player direction is fine. We want the wall position. Here we go. Okay, not that. If this happens to me and I accidentally tap forward, you see how much HP I lost there? Because I hit forward. And this throw is a 10-frame throw. Cannot guess the break. It's visually ambiguous if it's a 1 or a 1+2. It's a King-specific mechanic, and it's been around for a while. You know, we've been dealing with it. But the fact that I might accidentally tap forward and be completely unable to break it is a little scary. I don't know how they can fix this because this is clearly an intended mechanic. If I switch to Asuka here and input a parry, they clearly wanted throws in Tekken 8 to be stronger. They wanted Tekken 8 throws to be high impact because historically in the Tekken series, throws are not like Street Fighter throws where you can react or where you have to guess or you have to guess if somebody's going to throw you or not. In Tekken, throws have always been reactable with the exception of King, who has truly ambiguous throws. But for example, let me put my money where my mouth is. The cool part about the new practice mode is that you can actually have King do all of his throws. Okay, so I'm just going to record a one break here. I don't even have to record it. I can just select it from the move list. That is especially the chain throws. It's really nice to practice without having to input the chain throws yourself. Okay, so we have a 1 break, we have a 2 break, and then let's give him a 1+2 break. This is just to demonstrate that with a lot of training, it can become very feasible to break throws on reaction. I'm playing on a pad. I usually play on arcade stick, but I should still be able to do it. Let's see. 1+2, 1+2, 2 break, 2 break, 1+2, 1 break. You got a lot of time. You saw how late that was? Yeah, so you got a lot of time to break these. So clearly, they were tired of people reacting to the throws, and they wanted to make some impact. So if you parry, it makes that ka-ching sound or that whoosh, and it's unbreakable, completely unbreakable. So clearly a nice change for grapplers, but I think with that Reina case, it is a particular problem. I don't know how they plan to address that. Actually, I really have no clue. My guess would be maybe they make an exception for Reina because even though it is a punch parry, it feels so weird that moving forward could get you slaughtered by King. And King isn't the only character. I know I'm rambling on and on. There's one more case I wanted to talk about. This was a concern a lot of us had during the beta tests. This is not entirely an unrealistic thing that might happen. Like the King throws, yes, Reina can prefer to move backwards. She can move forward with buttons. Then she's less likely to tap forward and get hit. One other situation where this might be a problem is Law. Law has a launching throw, the knee lift, right? I don't need to record again. I'm not used to having that confirmation. So Law has this knee lift. So if I tap forward, I'm getting launched for a combo. And it's not like tapping forward is an unusual input, you know? We're trying not to backdash as much in this game. We're trying to go in and hit people. Sometimes you might say, like, say Law is playing like this, right? Like, say he does a backdash and a sidestep, right? Okay, so if I am trying to chase him and hit him, backdash, sidestep, my jab will whiff. This is kind of like fundamental Tekken. If you swing and they sidestep, you miss, right? So how do I counter that? I have to dash and realign, right? I have to hit forward again and chase him, right? So combine that idea where I'm chasing him. Say he does backdash into a throw now, and I expect him to sidestep. So I chase him, and that happens, right? All of a sudden, me trying to counter him with like solid Tekken, like realignment, kind of like a choosing to read his movement, could get me killed. Now, this example might not be perfect because if I'm dashing, I'll be entering 2 forwards. So that's probably why it's not going to trigger most of the time. But it's not outside the realm of the possibility. And as a fairly competitive player, I can deal with this. I think this ultimately is fine. I'm not a Reina player. I'm not... Well, I might be a Reina player. But I'm not planning on maining Reina. I'm not expecting this grievance for my sake. I think as a new player, this will be a really painful sticking point. That's the main thing I wanted to bring up, is that if you're trying to figure out this game and you're trying to figure out how to move into people and attack, the idea that you might accidentally tap forward at the wrong time and get launched... And even if you train your throw break, like say you've done all this training and you're like, I broke that, you know, what happened? I can imagine that being a very frustrating experience for a new player. So not much more I need to say about this. Law's throw can launch, King's throw can wall splat, turn the tide of the game, impossible to break in some situations. And Reina has this unique problem that I don't know if they're going to fix it. I don't know if they have to fix it, but I imagine it would be frustrating throughout the lifespan of the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this a non-issue? Am I just tweaking? I can imagine new people picking up the game might not like it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this kind of video. Leave a comment, again, if you have any questions or you disagree with me, or if you have nothing to say, leave an emoji or something like that. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.